Now that gyms are opening back up across the world, I'm going to be slowly reintroducing the exercise tutorial series. Now I know that there are a lot of gyms that are still closed, which is why I'm going to start with an exercise that many of you will have access to even if you're working out from home. In this video, we're going to be talking about the neutral grip pull-up. There's a lot of confusion around which grips and angles primarily target the lats and which primarily target the traps. That's why we're going to talk about biomechanics and which muscles you're actually targeting first so that you can properly utilize this great exercise. After that, we'll talk about how to perform the exercise, and then of course, you know the drill, make sure to stick around until the end where we'll talk about mistakes that I commonly see and how to fix them. But before we get into the video, hi, my name is Ryan Treadaway, founder of TreadawayTraining.com, where we help busy professionals get more results in less time through online training. If you want more information on body transforming training and nutrition topics every Saturday, consider subscribing. Now let's talk about the biomechanics of the lats and traps as it relates to vertical pulling. The lats adduct the shoulder and extend the shoulder. The traps depress the scapula, also known as the shoulder blades, and they also retract the scapula. The primary motion being performed in a traditional pronated grip or overhand grip pull-up is shoulder adduction, which, as we just talked about, is one of the primary functions of the lats. This is what makes the pull-up an effective lat builder. When using a neutral grip or a palms in grip, the arms are brought out in front of the body rather than being completely out to the sides. In other words, shoulder adduction is no longer the primary movement being performed. Instead, the primary movements are shoulder extension and scapular retraction. This means that some of the emphasis is transferred from the lats to the traps. But keep in mind, shoulder extension is still being performed here, so the lats are still being targeted, which brings up an important point. With almost all back exercises, the lats and the traps will both be active, so it's usually not a question of which muscle is being targeted. Rather, it's a question of which is the primary target. This is supported by a 2020 study conducted by J.D. Kohler and Kelly Helm at Valparaiso University that compared supinated, neutral, and pronated grips. The study found neutral grip pull-ups produced greater trap activation than pronated grip pull-ups. The study showed even greater trap activation with a supinated grip. However, from my experience, it can be uncomfortable for many people to get into a fully supinated wrist position during the pull-up, so it may or may not be a good option for you. It's also important to note that this study compared 5 body weight pull-ups for each exercise, which does not take into account strength differences between each grip. In my opinion, in order to get a more realistic comparison, the researchers should have used either weighted pull-ups or sets to failure to account for strength differences between the various grips. The last thing to consider is grip width. A great 2014 study performed by Anderson and colleagues looking at grip widths in the lat pull-down may have the answer for us. This study compared the muscle activation of lat pull downs with 1 times, 1.5 times, and 2 times shoulder width grips. The study showed the greatest trap activation at 1.5 times shoulder width. Lat activation was the same for 1.5 times and 2 times shoulder width grips. While the results of this study do slightly favor the 1.5 times shoulder width grip, the results aren't completely clear cut. For this reason, I would recommend you start with a 1.5 times shoulder width grip and then play with your grip width to find what feels best to you personally. Now that we know which muscles we're targeting and how we're targeting them, let's talk about how to perform the exercise. Grab the handles with a 1.5 times shoulder width grip if possible to do so where you're performing the exercise. If not, use whatever grip width is available. Arch your back slightly by pulling your scapula down towards your butt. Using your traps and your lats, pull yourself up until your chin clears the handles. To shift more emphasis towards your mid and lower traps, think about pulling yourself back and up rather than just straight up. Lower yourself all the way back down to the starting position, but don't let the tension come off your back muscles in between reps. The negative portion of the rep should take approximately 2 seconds. If bodyweight pull-ups are too difficult, you can use an assisted pull-up machine or resistance bands until you build up enough strength to do them on your own. On the other hand, if you need more of a challenge, you can place a dumbbell between your knees, or you can use a weighted dip belt to make the exercise more challenging. Now that we've talked about how to properly execute the exercise, let's talk about the 2 mistakes that I commonly see and how to fix them. The first is swinging. Pull-ups are a mentally demanding exercise, and it's easy to let yourself cheat on them. However, if you're swinging and using momentum, it's hard to know if you're actually progressing in your workout or if you're just progressively cheating. Slow down and do them with good form. The second mistake is losing back position. As you get close to failure, you may be tempted to round forward to get that last little bit and clear the bar. However, when you do that, you lose tension on the targeted muscles. Only do as many reps as you can do with good form and progress over time. And there you have it, the neutral grip pull-up. What's your favorite pull-up variation and why? Let me know down in the comments below. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you hate it, give it a thumbs down. If you want more content just like this, consider subscribing, or you can check out the exercise tutorial playlist, which will be up on the screen. You can also check us out on the Treadaway Training Blogcast. We're there every Sunday at 3 p.m. That's treadawaytraining.com/blog. As always, God bless you and your family, and we'll see you tomorrow. With almost all back exercises, so it's usually not a question of which is the target. Come on. Then play with your grip width to see what come on, here we go. Now that we've talked about how to come on.